Hi, welcome back to the Sweet and Savory Cuisine. In today's video, we'll be making Kundu dosa with a side of a green sambal. Now without further ado, let's get started. We're going to start off the day before soaking some of our rice. Now you're going to do the same thing with some doore dhal. And you're also going to soak some cumin and pepper. And you're going to let all of these sit for 6 hours. After the 6 hours, you're going to drain your rice. And then you're going to add the rice into your mixie. Then you're going to add in your cumin water, and then you're going to grind it in your mixie. It will be a paste at first, but if you do need the help of water, you can add a little bit of water. And once your batter is done, you're going to add it into a big pot or a bowl. Now in the same mixie, we're going to add in our doore dhal and a little bit of water. And we're going to do the same thing that we did with the rice and make a paste out of it. And now you're going to put that in the bowl as well. And you're going to season with some salt. Now we're going to let this sit overnight with the lid on. And this is how it should look the next morning. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to fry some onions for the dosa batter, and we're going to make our green sambal as well. Here are the ingredients for the next few steps to make the fried onions and the green sambal. To make the fried onions, you can start off by heating some oil in a pan and adding your mustard seeds. Once your mustard seeds crackle a little bit, you can add in your red onions, and you'll mix this around for about 30 seconds. Now we're going to add in our curry leaves and our green chilies. You do not have to add the green chilies if you do not like spice. And we're going to mix this up. You want the onions to be fully cooked, so you want to mix this for about a minute or two. And now you're going to add it to your dosa batter, and then you're going to mix that in. And if your dosa batter is a little bit thick, you can add a little bit of water to help smooth it out. Now we're going to set this to the side, and we're going to make our green sambal. For the sambal, we're going to heat some oil, add in some fennel seeds, and some of our shallots, and some ginger. We are also going to add in some green chilies, and then we're going to fry this until the onions are a little brown in color. So you want to fry this for about a minute or two. Once your onions are cooked, you're going to add in your dhal and your curry leaves, and we're going to mix that in. And now we're going to add in our shredded coconut. Once you have mixed your coconut in, you're going to bring it to your mixie and add it in. Now you're going to season with some salt. And you're also going to add some lime juice. And to help the mixie grind it a little better, we're going to add a little bit of water. And now we're going to grind it into our sambal. This is how the sambal should look like after it comes out of the mixie. We're going to transfer this into a bowl and let this cool off. While it's cooling off, we're also going to add a topping to it. It's going to be very simple. It just gives the sambal a little extra, if you will. So basically what you're going to do is add some oil to your pan and add in some mustard seeds. Once the mustard seed starts to crackle, you're going to add some of your curry leaves and you mix it for exactly 30 seconds. After the 30 seconds, you're going to take it off the stove and you're going to pour it right on top of the sambal. Now that the green sambal is done, we're going to move on to our Kundu dosa. And for the dosa, we'll be using some sesame oil and we'll also be using the Kundu dosa mold. If you don't have a mold, that's fine. You can simply just fry these using 2 spoons to shape them into little balls in some hot oil. But the mold is way easier to use. All you have to do is add some oil on the bottom of the mold. And once the sesame oil is hot enough, you're going to add in about half a tablespoon of your batter in each of the molds. And once you see the batter cooking and there's some bubbles on top of the dosa, you're going to flip them over using a spoon or a fork. Some people do use chopsticks. You can use chopsticks as well. We tried using a little skewer, it did not work. So we're using a fork. Now you're going to take a spoon or a fork and we're going to loosen these up and transfer them to a plate. And your first batch of your Kundu dosas are done. The first batch might be difficult because they do tend to stick to the mold quite easily. But the second batch will be better, trust me. And this is how the Kundu dosa looks like inside once it's ready. It's still hot, as you can see by the steam, but it's delicious. Yeah, we tried that one right away. So we're gonna make our second batch. We're just gonna keep on making them. This recipe makes about 7 to 80, so it feeds about 6 to 7 people. And here is the final result. Our Kundu dosa turned out great and our sambal was delicious. So like I said, it does make 70 to 80 Kundu dosas, so you might be at the stove for a long time, but the wait is worth it. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and comment down suggestions or just comment down positive things down in the comment section. And thank you guys so much for watching and see you guys next time. Bye.